Hi.
Hi people, how are you?
Yeah.
Hi.
So, this is our first training.
Yes.
Yeah. So if there is any mistake, please understand.
Yeah, please understand.
Yeah.
And this is Street Art Yoyo's YouTube channel. And today we're going to introduce our artist, Jeans. First solo exhibition, YOME. Here.
And also, it's Moji Art hosted by
Yes.
the exhibition hosted by Moji Art.
And this place is Zambia. So maybe from Julia,
Yeah.
your the curator and organizer of this event, and also the organizer of Moji Art. So he's going to explain about what is Moji Art and what is this exhibition and what is the point of curating and those things.
Yeah. Hey. This is my first time doing this. I find it weird. The numbers are moving. Okay. I'm Julia Tonga Kaseka, and we are in beautiful Kabalonga, sector Zambia, in Zambia. So the exhibition YOME.
In this building.
is Hojin the residency that he had for six months, and he's exploring the ideas of finding himself, connecting with his audience, and identifying with his art more. So you'll see a whole lot of great works from him. We have almost about over 60 artworks in there. And we have a wall text with all the information who Ojin is, what the residency about, and why he decided to call it YOME, which is like him saying, Yo me, say what's up to me. Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah. So, yeah, Mozi Arts is an art space in Lusaka, Zambia that promotes access to arts and culture, makes it more visible within the Zambian context and outside, so to expose people to what Zambian art is and also expose Zambian art to the outside world. So we've been working with Hojin since we opened in 2016. He has been a great support and he is amazing. You guys must buy his work, okay? You understand? Buy his work. And his work is selling like hotcakes. It's selling like fish. No, tomato. No.
You mean
No.
that good? Okay, I think it's outside is too hot, so let's get in.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm holding a laptop, so it's quite heavy.
So I think maybe we just
Inside.
okay. So as far as I know, this is your first exhibition, right? So could you please just explain what is the what are the project you have been doing, and then about this exhibition and what is the meaning of YOME as well?
Okay, so I'm doing I'm doing art residency program at Moji Art since Julia explained what Moji Art is. So let me explain again about what Moji Art is. Moji Art is supporting local and international artists to explore more and hosting a residency program and also other arts events to art more visible in Africa continent. Yeah. So I'm doing residency since last year September, and up to now, and this is a final exhibition, all the result from the residency program. Yeah.
And what are the projects you have been doing in Zambia?
Okay. So beside of residency program, I worked in Zambia since 2010. I did a couple NGO kind of projects, and yeah, and now I'm in a full-time art thingy. So yeah, so let me explain a little bit about concepts of exhibition. Yeah.
YOME.
Yeah, YOME. So YOME is the made up word I created. So it's like YOME is the word, like long story in short, YOME is the words of yourself, kind of. Yeah, there's so many stories behind. I'll explain later, yeah, because it has so much meaning in there. And yeah, so exhibition space is like two sides. So there is a little room and also a big hall here. Yeah, so divided two sections to uh, feel more different vibes and everything.
And maybe we can see some of the artworks that you made, and we talk about some of the artworks. So firstly, I can see this huge artwork on that wall, and so it says Yomi, and also those two. One is beautiful love, and the other one is half with the canvas and all the kind of complex lines around. So can you briefly explain us what is the meaning of those two artworks?
Okay, those three artworks, that's the biggest canvas work I ever done, which is this one. Yeah. So, like everyone has a complex mind, and uh, like what's the meaning of the character in the middle is like, know all the complex beside you have your own thing in your mind, and yeah, and be safe with it. That's a kind of explanation.
Okay. And opposite to those big things, I could see the colorful spaghetti shapes of the things, and it seems like the behind of the complex lines, I can see some people's face. So, what are those?
Like so okay, so my work is more like express myself, and then what I think about art is more like a self explanation. So like think about who you are and also think about who I am. Yeah. So that makes my that's where I get the most inspiration from. And those people also I got inspiration from the people who are here. Yeah, yeah, that's how I created. But like we are looking at the person, like famous people, and you look you are look them in an admire way, so you don't see much of themselves, but also uh, you are seeing them as all the information around you, but the people has a different ideas, and also there has also different parts of themselves, so they're not perfect as well. We all not perfect, but we're perfect on our way. So I drew the famous people around, but yeah, so let's get it. Okay, so this is the Harriet Tubman, known as a freedom fighter in U.S. So she was helping underground railway. This organization called Underground Railway, who the organization which was supporting slavery, not no escaped slavery from the to the safe place. So she was the kind of um, very active members of underground railway. And then this is the symbol that they were using, called Nursing Star. So whenever when she escaped people from the place to place, this the sign when this the sign when where to go and what to get, and sort of informational symbol that they created from underground railway. And this is Nelson Mandela. He's the He's the quite well known in South Africa or Africa and all around the world. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's a well-known freedom fighter and like in a prison for a long time. But in a sense, some way, people are admiring a lot of him. But he also agreed to white people to have uh, like he signed the paper which kind of protects white people from the blacks in South Africa. So there is a like he has like good side and kind of bad side among the
side.
yeah among the people. And this is a basket. Yeah, I really like him. I always watching the documentary of him and getting inspired from. Yeah, yeah, but also he killed himself, kind of overdosed the drug, and but I really admire his work, and his work was so inspired and so strong. This is Nkoloso from Zambia. Yeah, he's the person who wanted to create the space program. Actually, he created one himself, and then he wanted to have like the space program to show world around to really issue between Russia and America, and he presented the space program to be with them to Zambia to make Zambia a strong country. Yeah, and this is John Lennon. Yeah, he really likes to express the, the peace in a music way. Yeah, so he's the artist who wanted to um, express what's the peace around the world. Yeah, but also other sides of himself is like I feel like he was too much. And this is a Kwan Sunyu, one of the freedom fighter in Korea. So while when there was a peaceful demonstration in 1919, she was the very active freedom fighter among uh, the people who came out to the for the demonstration, and she caught by Japanese and uh, they put her into the prison and she died in the prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while seeing your art, I can see lots of complex lines, which is known as spaghetti. So can you explain us what is the meaning of those complex lines and why you're colors and why you're drawing those things?
Yeah, I think that's too much. It's like okay, so I'm kind of complex person, and then I draw this kind of lines because of what I want to do, and then like I wanted to leave it to people to understand what is the meaning. I have my own personal meaning, but I don't want to people to stuck in there. I want you to watch the artwork, see the artwork, and then understand in your way and create the meaning. That's the main points of all my artworks. And hi, Alex. Hi. How do you feel? How do you feel? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, sorry, guys.
And then, okay, let's move on to these two printing artworks. So those are freedom fighters, right?
Yeah.
So could you explain what is the meaning of this?
Okay, there is so many story about him, but when I drew these artworks, I was concentrating about all the free. What's the meaning of freedom and what's the mean to us? Yeah. So freedom is like everyone thinks that they have like their own freedom, but there's so many things to stuck in our lives, right? So my view of the freedom is like just completely be yourself and also think about who you are. I think that's the most important things about the freedom, because the freedom actually doesn't exist, but it is because you feel it, right?
Can you also explain more about the freedom statue? Because definitely the
Hi people, thanks for coming.
the people out of Zambia, they don't know what is this one. It's like a statue.
Okay, so this is a symbolistic statue in front of a government building, yeah, government complex. So it's quite well known, like most well known art piece in Zambia. Yeah. So when people present Zambia, this is the first statue is coming with. And the story behind is when British people colonized the country, there was one person called Janko. Janko, yeah. He asked by British people to break the chain, then we will let you free, and he did it. And he is living in a poor nowadays, and there was so many complain about why he's so poor and why government doesn't take care of him, because yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so this is one of the most kind of important and also famous symbol of Zambia.
Yeah.
Okay, and I also can see there is a happy minibus.
Uh,
So I think that one is also, you picked it as one of the symbols of Zambia, right?
yeah. So this is the minibus. Okay, so in Africa continent, the most people use it as a public transport is the minibus. And minibus is like where people to meet and where people to communicate. And there was so many stories and so many behind uh, the stories inside. So how I created this. Yes, this is the bus doing merong. Yeah, I'm speaking English because most of my friends are English speaking country from. So I think when it's uploaded to YouTube, then it's good them to understand as well. Thank you.
Yes.
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 So this is a happy mini bus this piece called happy mini bus, and it has different sectors of Lusaka. Lusaka is a capital city in Zambia. There's different places where this bus take to people where people lives. Yeah.
Okay. And I also can see there is a baobab tree, which is also quite famous in Zambia.
Okay, this is the baobab tree. Yay. Yes. Yeah. So this is the detail. So I did a live paint at Moji Art in 2017, and then this was the piece that I did, but it was only shape of the lines of the baobab tree. But I take it to the digital and print it out, and I did do the arounds by my hand. So it's quite meaningful piece for me. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Jen, sister.
So since we saw three artworks which is kind of representing Zambia, so here is a question. So what is Zambia for you? Yeah, that's the big one.
Zambia for me is like where I lived and where I got all the inspiration from. So yeah, the Zambia is a country where my friends are and where I grew up from certain point to the other point, and uh, makes me think about where I am and who I am. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's move on to the other side.
아, 네, 그런 것 같아요. 사람들이 좀
이제 한국말로 좀 해볼까요? 한국 분들이
Hello.
하시는 Hello. Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing live streaming. 누가 왔어요. 그 영국 문화원에서 영국 문화원 보스가 오셨어요. 그림을 사주실 것 같아요.
시청자를 보려고 했는데 지금 저기서 보고 계시니까 작은 방에 우리가 들어왔죠 지금.
아,
아까 전에 설명했듯이 지금 전시가 여기 커다란 공간이 있고 또 작은 공간이 이렇게 분리가 되어 있는데 이 작은 방은 어떤 컨셉인가요? 그 커다란 방은 또 어떤 컨셉이죠?
뭐 딱히 컨셉은 없고 그냥 방이 두 개가 있었어요.
네, 그쵸.
네, 근데 한 이쪽 방은 이제 좀 되게 넓게 구성돼 있어서 그래서 큰 그림들을 많이 걸 수 있다고 판단을 해서 그래서 그렇게 구성을 했고 이쪽 방은 이제 그래도 한 3분의 1 정도 되는 크기거든요. 그래서 좀 이렇게 인스톨레이션 피스 같은 거를 이렇게 전시하기 좋을 것 같다고 판단해서 그래서 구성을 했죠.
그렇군요. 네.
Let me get back to English. 이거 한국말을 너무 오랜만에 하다 보니까 적응이 안 돼.
어색하네요.
아이고, 큰일 났다. 한국 가는데 이제. So, yeah.
So as far as I seen those things, I found this room is a little bit darker than outside. So mostly outside of the artworks outside, it's kind of little bit vivid and it's kind of happy movement here. But now inside here, there are still happies around, but some artworks are a little bit dark. So can you explain about those things?
So the other side of the exhibition place has more lights from the up, like that. And this place has not much space. Light comes in, and then what does it mean is like I'm creating like a kind of funky and smile and happy artwork mostly, but that's what I try to create. What's the layer inside me is like something different because I'm also kind of person who is really dark and sad and lonely. So when I discovered that when I putting on my dark works like back in the day to the internet, people reacted not really well because I made people sad. So that's how I decided, okay, when I upload the smile work and happy people kind of doodling, then people react in a happy way. So I want people to have more happy vibe. That's how I intensely drawing happy doodling. Yeah. But in this room, it's more like myself, actual myself, and I also opens up the myself to show different side of myself. Thank you.
I think maybe you can show them this different style of your artwork.
Okay, so this is a kind of different styles of the works. I drew this one, the pizza box. I had the pizza. It was tasty. Yeah, I just decided to paint over it. So it's written, think once again before you open, and when you open it, then it's it shows that the pizza is gone. And yeah, I'm done.
And also the it is also kind of a part of your mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it kind of you're trying to show your anger or maybe anxiety or
Yeah, anxiety mostly, but you know, it's like I drew because it's kind of cute, no?
it is. It is.
It's like, you know, my mind has like something, you know, sweating kind of. Oh yes, it's sweating. Oh, and this is like the most smallest piece, I think.
And I also can see the installation there.
Oh, if you have any question, just ask me through the chat, then I can explain straightly. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the installation piece I did in a local market in Zambia. So the market called Challenge Market, and it's involves in the project from Studio 225. So one of the artists. Oh yes, yes, I uploaded this piece on my YouTube channel. Yeah, yeah. So Studio 225 is like the David artist setting up something in the market in Zambia, and then he wanted to invite artists to create the project which relates to the market. So this is a piece I did, and I took all the each papers and install it to here to people to feel the vibes. Yeah. Okay. And there is other works here as well. Yeah.
On the other side, there also.
And there is other size. This is a really different work among other works. Oh, is this your favorite? I think.
Red one.
Red
Oh, that
one.
one.
That one. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, let me share more detail. People are doing yo and happy, love. Yes. Like most of my character has a crown and a peace sign and love sign. So it's like a peace, love, and the crown for me is a crown for me is equality. So everyone is a king of their word, right? And which means everyone is king and everyone is same. Okay, let me come more closer so that you can see more detail. I think this is too much, no? Yeah. So this is the work. No problem. Anytime.
I can see the clothes is quite different from the other artworks. So could you please what's this clothes for and what is this artwork?
Okay. This is a close core chitenge. So it's an African fabric cloth. So African fabric. Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't uploaded this one. This is the next video will be.
So you have a series of them.
Yeah, I have a series of them. So uh, this is African fabric, and then the character is the makishi. So makishi is the African mask in Zambia, and this is a kind of ceremony, mask ceremony from Northern province. Thank you. Northern province, and what's the meaning of makishi is that each makishi, oh, each makishi has their own wisdom to teach teach children to be the good adult. So Makish is a kind of supporter to the kids. Maybe this one, right? This one is the more. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I always think too because it has like Korean style kind of clothes down here. Yeah, Oriental. Yes, Oriental. I was confused by the word.
And as you also mentioned about the crown,
I'm the live streaming. I just coming tonight.
as you mentioned about the crown, and also I can see many parts in your artwork. So could you please explain about the crown? You already explained, but you can show this one to the people. Explain about the crown and also parts of it.
So this is the all about the idea of the yomi. Yeah, the crown yomi. Everyone is equal. So that's the crown means for me, and this is yomi and love. So everyone deserves to be the loved one. So this is the kind of message that I'm delivering to people. Everyone deserves to be loved and also peace. And like why I'm making this kind of work is that love and peace and equality doesn't have a shape. And when you create works about love and peace, people will think about, okay, what is love, what is equality, and what is a peace. Then that's how we make sure to be a better place. I believe. So I like to be a person who reminds to people that what's the love and what's the peace.
I think today it is quite enough.
Yeah, I think this is the last one. So this is the last piece I'm showing you. So this is the Peter. Peter watching virtual reality stuff. Hi to people. Yeah, so that's one I made it recently, and I'm going to download on YouTube version. It was the collaboration work with one of the person in Ghana. Yeah, so he sent me the music, and a kind of he also felt my art in the peace and love way, and his music is amazing. Also, kind of there is the matching point. So I made art video about Yomi. Yeah, so I'm gonna upload on YouTube into YouTube version. Yeah.
Okay. So if there's any question, maybe you can get few questions.
Yeah, maybe you can ask it right now, or you can
Maybe,
comment down
yes.
below. Then I can respond very soon.
Okay. And before closing, I think we forgot to explain about this place, Saka Zambia.
아, 오케이.
Could you please explain about the
감사합니다.
place?
봐주셔서 너무 감사해요.
감사합니다.
제가 so this place is called Circus Zambia. So this is a place uh, where people teaching circus, but also connected to a township area in Lusaka. So like well known as the most dangerous place in Lusaka, but they want to the break the what people imagining about Chiboria township area. So yeah, they're teaching circus and do the performance right this place, and yeah, they gave us space to exhibit the artworks to share the ideas and 아이고 내 퍼스도 가겠습니다. 아이고 아마 내년 내후년 약속은 못하지만 그랬으면 좋겠네요. 아이고. Oh, okay. So this is Cecilia. Yeah, we're together.
Yes, we are together.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe
Mm-hmm.
say goodbye here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get back to you soon.
Okay.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye
you for
bye.
watching.
Thank you for watching. 호주 되게 새벽인 걸로 알고 있는데 너무 감사드립니다. 봐주셔서 감사합니다. 네, 그러면은 다음에 또 뵙겠습니다. 빠이. 종료다. 야.